Kingdom Hearts 3 wrapped up so many character arcs. Didn't quite wrap up all of them, but definitely most. Even with that, there are still some mysteries about certain characters we have yet to have uncovered, but I strongly believe will come to light, maybe slightly in ReMIND, but especially in the next saga of Kingdom Hearts. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy, and welcome to another video on the channel. Happy New Year's, guys. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about Kingdom Hearts characters that I would say are highly likely to play a major role in the next saga of the series. Now, there are some conditions to this list. I purposely did not include characters in this list who I felt were overly obvious to have a role in the next saga just based on popularity and confirmation from Nomura. Like, for example, people like Sora, Riku, and Roxas are not going to be on this list because I feel like they're the obvious picks to have a role. With this in mind, though, let's get on with the video.
I started to wonder if we'd imagined her. Maybe she never existed. And then, in time, I awakened to a new purpose. I realized I could be stronger.
Aiza has always been a character I've had major interest in. It seems like in Kingdom Hearts 3 that he's going to be pushed forth into the limelight a bit more as well. Saix, along with Ansem the Wise, pushed this question in Kingdom Hearts 3 about this mystery girl who we all call Subject X due to the secret reports. Saix and Lee visited this girl during their time in Birth by Sleep before becoming members of the organization. They provided this mystery girl with a sense of comfort while she was stuck inside the castle. Though this girl one day disappeared, and it seemingly has affected Saix the most, being a leading reason in why he got caught up in the organization to begin with. With all of this information coming to light based on information from the secret reports, it seems like this girl is from the land of fairy tales, otherwise known as the era of Kingdom Hearts Key. Leading into future games, Saix's role might become pretty prominent since he is now back seemingly on our side as the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3 displayed, especially when we get around to finding out who Subject X is. I'm sure Saix and Lee will be heavily involved in that storyline. I'm expecting Saix personally to get a Keyblade of some sorts at some point in the next saga, because out of all the characters in the series who don't have Keyblades yet, I feel like Saix is definitely due to get one at some point. I can see him getting one, probably not anytime soon necessarily, probably like towards the end of the next saga in some heroic or defining moment for his character, but I do strongly believe that he would get one. Saix has always been a character who I felt like had a deeper layer to him. In Kingdom Hearts games previous, whenever you interacted with him, it always felt like he was hiding something or had some ulterior motive behind his actions. We saw glimpses of this in Kingdom Hearts 3 during the scene after his Nobi's defeat, when we saw him admit that he was jealous of Lee and all of the new friends he was making, and how he was saddened by Subject X being gone. When they expand upon all of these things, I think we'll start to have a completely new perspective on Saix's character, and I really do look forward to it.
Namine, who are you?
I'm a witch, with power over Sora's memories and those around him.
A witch?
That's what Diz called me. But I don't know why I have this power. I just do. I'm not even sure there's a right way for me to use it.
I can't help you there.
Nominee is a character I grow to appreciate more and more every time I'm thinking about games like Kingdom Hearts 2 and Chain of Memories. Her character was written extremely well, and her dynamic with every character she's come into contact with has been nothing short of, well, spectacular. Though now that she has been brought back, or rather has become her own person, what's next for her? Well, that kind of depends. Nominee still seems to have her powers even after all this time. The full extent of Nominee's powers are still very much unknown. However, we do know she is able to see and manipulate memories of those connected to Sora, which you could make an argument that that's debatably everyone. However, since she is able to mess around with memories, which is something that is a big deal in Kingdom Hearts Key, or is going to be a big deal in the next saga as well, her role might be something major. It seems like memories has been sort of a key word for the next saga. Nominate could be a key way for us to find find out more about Ventus and many others' past lives, Nominate could have the biggest role in the coming arcs if they play their cards right. She's a character that doesn't need a Keyblade because her powers and abilities are completely unique to her. She's a nobody created from both Kairi and Sora, but with Kairi being a princess of light, it complicated the nobody process, which resulted in Nominate and her powers. But similar to Roxas and Xion and other characters, she ended up forming a heart of her own. She's a being that can't be recreated easily from my perspective, and that alone makes me feel like she will play a pivotal role in a saga where characters' memories are of the utmost importance, with characters from the past suddenly appearing in the present and so on. It'll be very interesting what they do with Nominate going forward. She's already confirmed to have some type of role in Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND based off of trailers, though we don't know to what extent. We see her in a small cutscene with Sora in his Station of Awakening. Nominate, based on my guesses in this scene, is likely trying to guide Sora to Kairi, since that's going to be a major story episode happening in ReMIND. Nominate could have the biggest role in the future, like I've said so many times, more so than any other character, I'm willing to say, just based off of her powers alone.
Please, I have created enough victims.
Yes, you have. All of the children sacrificed in the name of your research. So make things right.
I told you I did not take her. Her disappearance was why I put a stop to the research.
And that makes you honorable? You used Roxas and Nominee and threw them away. I doubt there's a merciful bone in your body.
Ansem the Wise is one of the coolest and mysterious characters in the Kingdom Hearts series. He's a character that feels so much guilt, but also still decides to keep so many secrets. I mean, when he said "what girl" to Ansem Secret of Darkness, he sounded so disgustingly guilty. I mean, come on, man. This character is almost guaranteed to be involved in the Subject X arc and reveal, since she was in his castle. Additionally, I feel like Ansem, along with his apprentices, have a lot of research regarding the heart that they haven't revealed to us yet. We still have yet to hear of his origin story either. Now, origin stories in Kingdom Hearts are a little weird because the philosophy behind origin stories in the Kingdom Hearts series is pretty much you're from Key or you aren't. Though Ansem the Wise was once seen as the king of Radiant Garden, so that has to mean something, and there must be a reason for that outside of, well, he's just smart. I simply want them to elaborate on Ansem the Wise a little bit more. This character is one of those characters I love so much, but we need to find out more about him, because I feel like we know way less about him than we even think right now. I definitely feel like he has a lot of secrets that he's hiding. I haven't even fully commented on his apprentices yet either. Ienzo's role in Kingdom Hearts 3 was surprising to say the least, because I didn't expect him to have a major role at all. He was a key reason in us bringing back Namine and Roxas. Ienzo really stepped up to the plate when Ansem the Wise was gone. These characters are essentially the big brains in the Kingdom Hearts series, and I think we'll be going to these guys a lot to relay information and figuring out answers to a lot of questions. I wouldn't be surprised either if the Twilight Town trio ended up becoming apprentices of Ansem the Wise as well, or working with him from the mansion. Pence, Hayner, and Olette, since Kingdom Hearts 2, have been helping us out from there, and I feel like at this point all we need is for them to make it official that they are part of the group. Them and the entire Radiant Garden group, I think, are going to play a pretty decent sized role in the plot going forward, especially if we have a arc that revolves a little bit around Ansem the Wise and his secrets, especially if we're finding out more about Xehanort's past, what he was doing when he was an apprentice there, and so on and so forth. They briefly touch upon a lot of these things in the secret reports, but I would definitely love for them to expand upon it in a game or two, so I can visually see it and hear it and everything. Also, I would love to see an interaction between Ansem the Wise and the Master of Masters. That would be awesome.
You were born for these sorts of games.
What's this?
A wild card. You've earned it. Hang on to it. Could turn the tables.
Play again someday. when we're just guys.
I should like that very much, Sora.
Now, this is more so of a honorable mention because there's not too much to go off of with this character in terms of what his involvement might be in the next saga, but I have to mention Luxord. I mean, in Kingdom Hearts 3 and in Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND, it seems like they're setting him up to have a pivotal role in the future. I mean, we found out in that game that Luxord is one of the people out of the organization as well who was from the past. The ancient Keyblade legacy within him, meaning he once wielded a Keyblade. And he's also very suspicious of Braig or Xigbar or Luxu, whoever you want to call him, in Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND. And he also gave Sora this wild card. Luxord has done just a lot of extremely vague stuff that we have minimal context to. It seems like he's planting like hint upon hint upon hint and is like trying to come up with some big plan. I don't know how to feel about it. Confronting Xigbar, finding out that he is a part of that Keyblade legacy group, and then he gives Sora some wild card, which he told to Sora could turn the tables. It definitely seems like Luxord has some sort of plan here, and maybe he had a bigger role in the past than some of us may be thinking right now. I mean, we still haven't seen Demyx or Luxord in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I'm believing that those characters might have a little bit more to do with less Daybreak Town and more Scarlet Kylum, but we still haven't seen it yet. Daybreak Town is still like there at the moment, or Data Daybreak Town is at least. We don't know if they were dandelions or not, but Luxord is someone I definitely have to mention because like he's doing stuff. That's all I can really say about him. He's doing stuff. However, that's going to be about it for today's video. Leave a comment down below telling me what you think about this video and some characters you think we should keep an eye on in the future. I could make a part 2 to this video after Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND, but for now these are definitely characters that I'm going to be keeping my eye on in both ReMIND and the next saga to come. But if you enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.